It's a propane water heater. Service call, trying to get it lit. They said the light comes on, but it will not stay lit. I've worked on this one before. Last time I came out here, I did a bunch of work on it. Turned out they were out of propane. So that's the first thing I checked, make sure they got propane. But I can't even get it. I see it sparking a little bit, but this might be an all spark opportunity here. down. tell you what's in it for me, Connie, nothing. That might have something to do with it. I left the gas off this whole time. It's been a long day. Great, I can't see. This is getting dark. Easiest to that job. Let's try this whole shit show again. What's worse, that it pops off, or that when I go to catch it, it bounces off my hands. Stay on there, fucker. You got one job. One goddamn job to do. Problem is here. There we go. So it's got low thermopile voltage. So I just got a call from lady likes to lowball me. She wants the newest water heater that I have. Basically accused me of putting an old one in. For like, you know, like a $50 installation, right? So she wants the best water heater I have. And only wants to pay $50 to install it. And I don't care to do business with her. I did one job for her that you guys saw. Be my witnesses. Bad thermopile there. Change it. Lady Connie. That piece of crap. The Lady Connie.
Go sit down.
Hello, how are you? I'm good. Yeah, I've worked on this one before, so
Okay,
when,
sit down.
when I got here, yeah, I just started working on
Okay,
it.
no worries. Go sit down. Right, they're gonna attack you.
Really?
Usually they do when strangers come in the.
Well, they know me from last time.
I guess.
Well, they were over in the.
Yeah.
They were vicious, and I remember they were nasty last time I was here. And I didn't run into them.
Yeah.
And I was like, where are the dogs? Because I specifically remember the dogs. And
Yeah.
I was sitting here working, and
You remember? Well, that one, the black one's new. I don't know if you met Sammy.
the Sammy looks like a hyena a little bit. I was like, oh.
People, something with something.
Yeah, I was like, well, if they find pieces of me around here, they'll.
I have to write you a check. So how much is this gonna be?
It's probably gonna be 100.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Grab,
How's Richard doing?
He's doing all right.
Yeah, I know he's got some medical stuff going
Yeah,
on.
he's in Houston right now with our daughter.
Oh, okay. Oh, are you his wife?
Ex-wife.
Oh, okay.
Should I make it out to your construction company?
No,
Okay.
I just work for them.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, you can leave it blank if you feel comfortable doing that.
Okay, no worries, yeah.
I'll write my name
Okay.
in.
That's totally
Oh,
fine.
my last name's a little tricky.
You guys get over here and sit down. Get over here. Yes, get over here and sit down. Sit, Sammy. Sit. I said sit. This weather's crazy.
I know.
It was hot and now it's like freezing.
I know. I prefer the hot.
Yeah,
I mean, not too hot. I'll be
Not too hot,
complaining
yeah.
about that soon enough.
yeah.
yeah, it's been different.
Yeah. I gotta put them in the garage after you leave.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it won't be very much longer.
Oh, no worries. Sammy, sit.
Last time I was out here, they did all this work, and it turned out,
It was a propane.
there was no propane.
Yeah. So I called the company because I thought it was a propane too.
Yeah.
But then when the dryer was working, so if the dryer's working, getting hot, it's not the propane. And then I went there and I
No.
checked on it, and she goes, "Oh, you should be on empty." I was like, "Well, lady, it's saying 60 something," and she goes, "Oh, because the last time we filled up was in February,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's still 69%."
That's
So
good.
yeah, we haven't been using it that much.
Yeah, no, that's the first thing I checked was the propane.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not going to do this again.
But then the stove would not work and the dryer would not work, so I checked all those things before I called you.
Yeah, no problem. I just remember going round and round with Richard about it before I drove out here. I was
Yeah.
like, check your propane. 'Cause-
I know, but you know how Richard is.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm?
he gets set in his ways. so-
Yes. Oh, we know him. Sammy, you
Yeah.
gotta sit down.
Yeah, he was pretty convinced that he had
Yeah.
propane.
Was it the same thing you had to fix before?
No, well, there was nothing wrong before.
Okay, well, yes,
Before-
then you said the propane.
Yeah.
But he's saying it was something with the metal.
Yeah, you have what's called low thermopile voltage. So
Something he said to me on the phone. He goes, "Oh, something has to do with some metal thing." I was like, "Okay, okay."
yeah, it's this part right here.
Yeah.
So this part takes it converts the heat from
Yeah.
the flame into
So
electricity.
that's what he told me. Yeah, was
Yeah.
messed up. Was probably broken.
Yeah, it's probably just needs to be cleaned, but I have a better one, so I'm hoping just to put that in there and then rebuild it, put it back together, and hopefully everything's all good.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the goal. Okay. Still kind of bothers me that Allspark didn't work. But I'll have to figure that one out. We got a giant problem with that pilot tube. You see that? Is that what's going on? It's like leaking gas or something. Get you. Well, it's going to be a little while longer.
Okay, no worries. Just.
It's doing something new now.
Okay. How?
That I don't like.
Since the dogs is not messing with you.
Oh, okay.
All right,
thanks.
thank you.
Yeah, I'll be here.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Would I have to turn the water on and stuff? To check to make sure it's on before you leave?
Yeah, it'll take about an hour, maybe longer, once it's working properly.
Okay.
But I can send you a text message or something telling you when it's ready.
Okay, no worries.
And if it doesn't work, I'll knock on the door. Okay, so the pilot light was gigantic. And that tells me there's something wrong with the pilot tube. Which is weird because we didn't really touch any of that. That's it. The only thing I did was, yeah, it's it somehow got screwed up, but that's really weird because we didn't touch it. We kind of touched it. Okay, so I think it was, I think it had become unscrewed, basically here, worked itself loose, and a lot of gas was coming out. So we're going to try it again. Seems to be better. So, when in doubt. Sorry about that. propane threads in reverse. At least it's supposed to. There we go. They reverse all the threads on propane to keep you from mixing the parts together, which is pretty clever. But they only reverse the main burner tube, they don't reverse the pilot tube. So you can actually put a natural gas pilot tube on a propane burner assembly, but you will have a gigantic pilot flame, you know, because the orifice is sized for natural gas. So and propane's under like 2.5 times the pressure of natural gas. So you got these pressure differences. That's why you can't really run propane through a natural gas valve, at least not for very long, because it damages the valve because of all the pressure. I'm sure it does other things too. You wouldn't really want to do that, but I've seen it. I've seen people run natural gas through a propane valve because it can handle the less pressure. It still kind of goes funky and haywire after a while, but and then the orifice is wrong, you know, so it's not letting out enough natural gas because it's constricted for propane. People accidentally put propane built water heaters and run natural gas through them, and vice versa. And they don't want you mixing those parts because, you know, it's dangerous, or it's potentially dangerous. Okay, so we're back together here. Sorry if there's terrible camera angles. I'm not really paying attention to the camera too much. I'm just kind of trying to wrap this up so I can get it. So I tightened down. I basically tightened down the pilot tube. It had worked itself loose, the threads. There's a little fitting on the end, and it was letting gas just pour out of it under all that higher pressure. And it was kind of lighting that whole thing on fire. So this is much better. So the valve has come up already, and I'm not seeing that flame. You guys probably have a much better view of it than I do. Should come on. Right now. So basically we changed the thermopile because that's the issue we were having. You gotta love those propane flames. They're so blue. You can see it. I think that's how blue that is. It's pretty. Anyway, hopefully you guys can see in there. I don't like working on propane water heaters that much. Just because they kind of pain in the butt. So far, so good. Okay, so I think this is a success here. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I think I'm good here. So yeah, changed out the thermopile. Took it off another burner assembly that I actually stashed in the garage here last time I was here. And put it back. I got lucky, it was still here. I don't understand the doors on water heaters. You know these doors? Like, what is the point of this thing? I guess to keep it from rusting, or keep kids out of there, or dogs, or I don't know what those stupid things are for. I don't get it. I'm sure there's a purpose to it, but I don't know what it is. So I'm out here in Jamul, California. It's a nice house. This house is huge. These homes are gigantic. I mean, look at that thing. It's like you probably can't tell with a GoPro. But these houses are like, 6, 7, 8 bedrooms and multiple bathrooms. They're just huge. Right. I can call it a success on this. So. Okay, so successful repair. Really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you made it to the end of the video. We're going to put this on B, give them some hot water. And we changed the thermopile and did a little repair on the pilot tube and reassembled everything, kind of cobbled a couple burner assemblies together, made a better one, and got that installed, and we seem to be good to go. You can see the light is flashing green. It flashes really fast on these newer valves. Almost looks like an error code. Just throws me off how fast they flash. But if there's an issue, it'll go red. And anyway, you guys have a great evening. Appreciate you watching. Consider subscribing, and have a great night.